we must look at those who have helped shape our present. And when you look at them, and I never refer, I don't like the word senior citizens because I'm one of them. I like the word experienced citizen because we have got a room full. When you look at the services, that how we committed and dedicated, the amount of resources, over $386 million we have dedicated for our experienced or our senior citizens since 2005. That's an 83% increase. With that, what we've been able to accomplish, we've given a hot and cold truck to every county to deliver nutritional meals to those who can't get out and depend. We've also delivered services to over 120,000 seniors that want to live independently in their home. When we first took over, there was only over 44,000 that were getting that service. We've expanded it to Elder Watch, Lighthouse, these programs that meant so much to so many people. And then I look at our National Guard, and I saw the general back there, and I appreciate him. And he let me exit out early. He's coming behind me, but he's done an admirable job. We have the number one in all categories, the number one guard in the nation since 2000. That's unbelievable. Probably the greatest title that I have been absolutely overwhelmed with is the Commander-in-Chief. And I'm thinking that's a tremendous lofty title to have on one's shoulders. And then when I looked at all of the Guard and what they do for us every day, I could never have been more proud of West Virginia and our Guard during the horrible natural disaster of Katrina. When I watched us reach out as a state, we were one of the first states outside of the affected areas that reached out to try to help our brothers and sisters. We went down and sent planes down. We brought people back. We triaged. We took care of them. We started new lives for people. It was unbelievable. And I have been more proud of that than probably anything that I think as a state that we've been able to do. It showed the compassion of a wonderful state and the people in this wonderful state. So I thank all of you. We have deployed more of our brothers and sisters, our mothers and fathers who are now currently in the Guard than ever before over this period of 9 years. With this war that we have in the last 6 years, I've been to more deployments and tried to make every time a receiving line when they came home. And I don't need to tell you about the priority of our veterans. Our veterans, we have been the first state to offer a rural outreach program to help newly returning veterans. We have the first state to offer bonus programs. We've paid out more than $4.5 million. We have an executive order that I have put in place for our Veterans Affairs report directly to the governor, and we'll be raising that to a cabinet level where it should be, and I think it will give our veterans the services and the attention that they deserve. And then we broke ground in a new cemetery, a new state veteran cemetery, and we opened up a new state-of-the-art veterans nursing home in Clarksburg. It's a tremendous commitment and dedication to the most patriotic state in the nation, and I'm so proud of that. I think when you can look back and you can leave something better than what you received, you could say that would have been success, and it should be success. My mission has always been to leave a roadmap to go to the next level. Then I would think that I have been successful, and I hope that we have done that. Not that any future administrations need any advice, but a few anyway. I think that basically what we've done, and I think the legislators that are here, most importantly the citizens and the media, that have watched the evolving of our state in the past and where we are today, we need to build on that momentum. And you got to bring all sides together. We're not always going to agree, but I guarantee you we all have valuable input. Everybody. And you can't make a good decision sitting where I have to sit, and where whoever sits in my seat, and where President Tomlin will be governor. There's no such thing as an acting governor. You can't act in this job. Trust me that. When I sign that, and he'll be the governor. He has to do. And whoever follows him, bring people together. No matter how diverse it may be, make them sit down. Go over to the mansion, break some bread, and talk a little bit. And you'll find out. Most people want to work together. And I can tell you, we've seen the success of West Virginia by sitting down working together. We need to look at ways to continue to make government more efficient and cut spending that's not needed. Because this is going to be difficult times. It's going to be challenging. And it'll continue to be. And we can continue to shine through those times. Keep the rainy day fund solid as much as you possibly can. It's only for an emergency that it should be needed, but keep it solid because it gives us the ability to make good decisions. And my grandfather always said, indebtedness will make cowards out of the decisions you make. And it was so true. If we've ever gotten behind the 8 ball financially, you'll make a decision that you would never, ever make during normal conditions. And we have gotten out of that, and we want to stay out of that problem. We need to tackle the OPEC liability. That's a tough one, but it needs to be done. We've been working on it, and I know that with the legislature's commitment, with this new administration's commitment, they will get that one cured. And that's the last big hurdle that we have as far as putting all of our financial house in order and financial pieces together. Continue the education audit. I have commissioned that audit, and that audit will tell you, for our children, for the sake of our children, for the sake of our teachers, let's find out why the money's not getting to the classroom. And if it's not, and if it is, then we need to rededicate ourselves. But we need to know. And we're going to look at everything that we can to make sure that the efficiencies in education are there, that the children are getting the care they need, and that they're getting the services on the front line. We need to give more flexibility to our teachers. Take the bureaucracy off the backs and let them do their job, what they're trained to do in the classroom, which is teach. And we need to make sure that happens. We need to continue to run a responsible government. I will say this, what is good for West Virginia is good for this country. We have the coal, we have the natural gas that provide the energy that not only helps keep the lights on, but also helps run this country. We have not done a good job in telling the story of what we have done as a state for this nation. We have provided the energy for the last 100 years that have kept us free and strong. We have built this nation. Everybody should get down and say a prayer for anybody that's in the coal mining, the energy extraction business, for what they have done in the coal miners and the coal operators, everybody that have worked to provide the energy this country has needed and will continue to need for many, many years, to keep this economy vibrant and also competitive worldwide. We're going to work on that, and we're going to make sure they understand that. Our workforce is among the best in the nation. Anywhere you'll not find a more productive workforce than in West Virginia. We will continue to work on fiscal responsibility. And when you see what's going on in Washington, everything that people are saying is wrong with Washington, we have continued to make better in West Virginia. We have improved. So what I say is Washington can learn a little bit from West Virginia and what we've been able to do. In Washington, I will tell you, I will continue to fight for every job that provides an opportunity for a better life, wherever it may be. I also believe very strongly in fighting to bring back the jobs that have left this country and gone to a foreign country. I firmly believe that if the products are going to be bought in America, they should be made in America by Americans. I believe that. Now, I put all this down because if I tried to start talking, I'd have broke down 2 minutes into this speech. But I wanted you to know how proud I am. I am so proud of West Virginia, and I'm proud to put West Virginia first. I've always put her first. I've never had an agenda except making this state better. That's the only agenda I've ever had. Any decision I have made, it's been, can we do better? Can we make it? And we have. Everybody in this room has been a part of that. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. It's been the greatest experience in my life. It's been the greatest ride a person could ever have to be able to stand here before you as the governor of the great state and say that I believe in you. I believe in you. And I thank you for believing in me.